Ukraine's Western allies dampened their hopes for a rapid shipment of battle tanks. Kiev desperately needs tanks to boost its firepower for a spring offensive against Russian forces. The United States has urged Kiev to hold off from mounting such an operation. The top U.S. general, speaking after a meeting of the allies at Ramstein air base in Germany, also said it will be very hard for Ukraine to drive Russia's invading forces from the country this year.
There's significant fighting ongoing, and it's more or less a static front line right this minute, with the exception of Bakhmut and Soledar, where there's significant offensive action going on really from both sides. The distance, that for the United States, that's about from, I guess, Washington, D.C. to Atlanta. So that is a significant amount of territory. And in that territory are still remaining a lot of Russian forces in Russian-occupied Ukraine. So from a military standpoint, I still maintain that for this year, it would be very, very difficult to militarily eject the Russian forces from every inch of Ukrainian-occupied or Russian-occupied Ukraine.
The run-up to the Ukraine Defense Contact Group meeting in Germany had been dominated by the issue of whether Germany would agree to send Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine or permit other countries that have them to do so. In the end, there was no decision on supplying Leopards to Ukraine, although pledges were given for large amounts of other weapons, including air defense systems and other tank models. The United States was also holding fast to its decision not to provide Abrams tanks to Ukraine just yet. The developments likely came as a disappointment to Ukraine, as President Vladimir Zelensky had specifically requested more battle tanks.
Ramstein will strengthen our resilience. Our partners are principled in their approach. They'll support Ukraine as long as necessary for our victory. Yes, we'll still have to fight for the supply of modern tanks, but every day we make it more obvious that there is no alternative to the fact that the decision on tanks must be taken.
Meanwhile, several dozen Ukrainians who have fled to Germany along with other Ukraine sympathizers protested for the delivery of Leopard tanks to Ukraine outside Berlin's Chancellery on Friday night. Chanting "Free the Leopards," it was unclear whether Chancellor Olaf Scholz was still present inside after he hosted the Greek president early in the day. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.